And hey, hi everyone. Welcome once again to Gemini Rue. This is Fifi Squeaks, the mouse girl and the house girl, and we're gonna play some games. Now, I was thinking about this game over the past week, and I think I know what we're supposed to do in Delta Six's chapter. But just to recap, we've made it to a point in the game where we can swap between our two characters, HazardSeal and Delta Six. And Delta 6 is trying to escape while avoiding taking the final test. Because apparently, when you take the final test, you graduate and you go somewhere. Which I kind of think is going to be a bad thing. So we don't want to do that. And if we, with Azrael is trying to get to wherever this prison planet is. Now, what we did find out. Excuse me. We did find out was that you can actually use weights to basically fool the pedestal into thinking that you have given the gun so that we can take the gun. Now, the problem is we need to figure out some way to actually sneak the gun out of here because it gets scanned when we go into this room.
Scanning for unauthorized testing.
I don't remember if I have the gun on me at the moment, but we're going to find out. Well, that answers that question.
Detected. Please remove all testing apparatuses and place them in the slot. Thank you.
Alright, well. There we go.
Thank you.
So I was thinking about this, and we were told constantly that there is one character that will be able to help us, but we haven't seen that character yet. So we know that she's currently assigned to maintenance, so what I'd like to do is to go there and see if we can find her. Or maybe, ooh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to sneeze in your ear, everyone. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can find her, and, maybe she can help us out. Because I imagine that grate is what we need to do. We need to somehow slip the gun into the grate. From there, I'm not sure how we would get it out, because wouldn't it just lay there, unless the grate is on some sort of, gradual incline? Because if it is, then it'll slide down to the bottom, and then we can just boop, 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 unlock it, but I don't know. So let's go ahead and go to maintenance and see what we can find. Also, pardon me real quick. Oh, sorry about that. That sneeze must have, gotten me. Now, let's see if we can find... There's some kind of seal on it. I can't get it open. Maybe there's another way to find out if somebody's in there. Maybe kick it? I don't know. Talk to it? Oh, okay.
Anybody in there?
It's Giselle. I think Giselle is the one we're trying to find.
Giselle?
What do you want, Charlie?
Oh, alright, there we go.
What did you take from me yesterday?
None of your business.
Giselle?
What do you want, Charlie?
Is this just me, just I guess sound kind of nasally, like Lois Griffin.
Did you tell me to escape?
Shut up! Don't talk! Get in or don't. Don't walk in the room or the camera will see you. I don't think they have any hearing receptors in here. I've checked before. So, Charlie, how is it that you can remember now?
Epsilon 5 told me.
Don't be mad. If I kept everyone who made an escape from me after they had their memories wiped again, there would be way too many people to bust out of here. I don't hate you. It's just easier to escape with less people.
You were going to use me?
You were going to use me.
You knew what you were getting into. That's why you had Epsilon 5 remind you. It's nothing personal, Charlie.
It's nothing personnel, kid. But, you know, honestly, what is her angle? And why did she have us escape to make a map? Like, what does that do for us? What does that do for her if she can't escape? Because, you know, I'm assuming that... Like, okay, maybe the map would help her escape, but I still don't understand why anybody would agree to this plan, you know?
Why try to escape?
Don't you know what this place is? It's a rehab center for criminals. That means they wipe your brain when you get in, and they wipe your brain when you go out. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready to lose my identity again after already losing it once. This consciousness is the only one I have, and I'm not going to let some other person decide who I am, what I've done, and what I act like. Even if I live again out of this place, it's the same as being dead to me if I don't know about it. That's why I need to escape. That's why I need to get out of here and find my old memory, who I really am. And that's why you agreed to help me, because you saw the same thing. Having your memory wiped and being turned into a new person is the same as dying again.
You know, I honestly agree with her, though, because, like, having your memory wiped so that you fit a particular mold and whatever design they want for you is awful. So it's very clear that what they are, it's definitely like an evil plan, but what is the end game goal? What do they gain out of all this? And also, over here we see this blue box that clearly stands out from everything else. So clearly what we're going to have to do at some point is when we go to from the left, we're going to come in from the left door for some reason, and then push that box to cover the grate so that way maybe somebody else can escape with me or we can get out. But yeah, so let's ask about the mind wipe.
But I had my memory wiped to help you.
But you're still the same person as before. You still have the same people to remind you. After you leave this place, we'll never see each other again. You won't be aware of your other consciousness. The way I see it is, even though we existed before and will exist in the future, it doesn't matter, because we only have this consciousness, who we are right now, and I want to keep it that way.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah. But, I'm still curious why she wants us to take the map.
You were just going to take my map and leave me in the dark.
Well, I guess you were smarter than that, since somehow you're here right now.
I mean, fair, but that still doesn't answer why you would do that. But let's find out why you want us to escape.
That's why you want to escape? You don't want them to rehabilitate you?
If I don't escape, I know they'll wipe my memory again when I'm done with the testing. That's why I can't pass my final exam. If I do, they'll send me straight out of here and I won't have this consciousness ever again.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Just keep failing the final test. Although I wonder if they would do something to you, like if you repeatedly failed. Because okay. So there's a mobile game, a gacha game that I used to play a lot called Goddess of Victory Nike. And one of the concepts they have was this school, I believe the MMR school. And in one of the more fucked up parts of the setting, the most fucked up if you ask me, basically they take like students and they teach them like education stuff, but they also teach them how to be a soldier. And they take them into live fire testing, basically where they're fighting against like the alien invaders. And if you fail these tests, and if they can recover your body, because you can be corrupted or like destroyed permanently if your brain is destroyed. But if they can recover your body, they refresh you, put you into a new body and whatnot, because these are all androids. But here's the thing. In one of these side stories, you find out that apparently the testing is such that if you fail 3 times, then they just permanently get rid of you, because they figure that you're just too bad for their purposes. And that is just honestly one of the fucked up parts of the setting, because again, these are students. Because like the MMR school is full of people that are like high schoolers, basically, like high schoolers, maybe or freshmen, college freshmen. Like I'm not sure what the age range is, because like the game has its dark storyline, but it is very much like a very horny gotcha game, like especially if you look at the advertising. But which is unfortunate. But so this facility that Delta 6 is in kind of reminds me of that. But let's find out more.
But you don't remember who you were before.
It doesn't matter. If I really need to know, they should have my old identity on their memory banks somewhere. If you want yours, we can swing by. But then you'll probably lose this memory in the process. So who cares? Am I right?
I mean, that makes sense, yeah.
When are you escaping?
Why should I tell you? You're not in unless you're a useful asset. And right now, you're not a useful asset.
But I helped plot the map.
But I helped plot the map.
And now I don't need you anymore. So get lost.
This character sucks. Can I just say that?
Who else is going with you?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I want in.
I said useful asset.
What can I do to help?
I don't know. What can you do?
What?
What are they training you in now?
Guns.
Guns. Now that actually might be a useful commodity. Tell you what, if you can get me a gun, you can be part of the escape.
All right.
It's not that easy, though. You'll have to sneak it out of the testing room. God knows how. They have sensors to detect if you've moved anything out of the testing chamber.
I'll get it out.
I don't think you get how hard this is going to be, but okay. Don't come back here until you get it. Close the door on your way out.
You know, I wonder if I can like testing the camera. I wonder what happens if I walk in. Steam is making it a little too hot. I'll have to stop it somehow. Okay. I'm honestly surprised they let me walk in this far. There's a keypad here, but I don't know the code. Is there anything we can do with the machinery? I don't know what to do. Fair enough. I have to get closer. Like, can't... Yeah, fine. Alright, let's do that. And now we can push this box to get it out of the way. I'm honestly not sure what this does. I am not at all sure what the, moving this box is going to help with. Because I'm going to move it here, but, like, again, it's not clear what I can do with this. Now, what do you guys think? Because we have part of the solution. What we need to do... Actually, let's see if we can get some tools. Maybe she can help us with that.
Can you help me with something?
No.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
What do you know about this place?
It's as plain as day to me. This is what you'd call a rehabilitation center. It's where they transform criminals or lowlifes back into law-abiding citizens. Unethical? Sure, but I'm sure they don't care.
I mean, you're probably right.
About the escape.
Get me the gun, and then we'll talk.
How do I get the gun out of the testing chamber?
Who knows? The door won't even open unless you put the gun back. And even if you get the gun out somehow, they'll detect it in the next room. I heard they had to install those sensors because one day someone got a gun out and went on a rampage. Killed like 3 people.
I wonder if we can find out who that was.
What do you know about the director?
The director. What about the guy? If there was ever a person responsible for our fate, he's the one. So he should be held responsible.
So here's my thing. I'm honestly thinking about this, and we We know how to get the gun from the testing chamber into the scanning room. What we need to do is to figure out how to get it from the scanning room out past that. So, what is the solution? What do we have to do? Well, let's ask about these other options.
What do you know about Epsilon 5?
Oh yeah, I forgot you had your memory wiped again. She was a scrawny little kid who got picked on until you stood up for her. The greenies used to steal her food tickets all the time. For some reason, she refuses to pick a name for herself.
What do you know about Balder?
Oh, so you don't remember then? It's nothing really. He just doesn't get along with the others.
I mean, just say that he's gonna backstab me. Just say that.
Tell me about yourself.
No thanks, kid.
Okay, fine. But yeah, so is there anything else that we can inspect? There's a maintenance store, but there's not a lot we can do with that. There's machinery. There's a box. Small light metallic crate. I don't think I can use my foot with that. Okay, fine. But yeah, obviously we had to turn off the grate, so the box could be moved over here for whatever reason. What about this? The grate must lead to some pipe or shaft of some sort. Hold on, wait a minute. So let's climb up and check the grating. Still out of reach. Do I need some sort of pipe or tool, maybe? Because let me see. All I have are weights and a meal. Maybe she needs a meal. I have no reason to give her my food. Now, this is an absolute example of, like, rubbing objects against objects to see what works. Okay, so we can't do anything with the meal. And there's a camera that apparently is not doing anything. Okay, so we have our objective, but again, what is it that we have to do from here? So I can look something up real quick because I am curious what we have to do, but Now, obviously the objective here is to get the gun out, right? But how do we do that? That's the question that I have. Honestly, I just can't figure that out. So we have to steal a gun. We have the weights. And you know, I kind of feel like there has to be something in that room because it's the maintenance room, so there has to be some tools. So let's get her to let me back in.
Unless you have the gun with you, I'm not letting you back.
I need to go in there to get the gun.
Fine.
Hey there, Charlie. Since you're here, I thought maybe you could help me with something.
What's that?
I was trying to finish my maintenance shift when I realized I needed to reset the air shafts from level 2 to here.
You want me to fix it?
Well, if you insist. If you want to try, you can use this machine down here.
What about the camera?
You really think somebody's watching us? If you're really that paranoid, fine. Stay up there. I don't care.
Yeah, aha, tool shed. So let's actually go in here real quick. And yeah, I'll help her out first, but first I'm going to get some tools.
What do you think you're doing? Don't touch my stuff.
But I might need something in there.
Don't you have anything left in your stash?
My what?
Your stash.
What stash?
Your toilet. Hello.
I don't think so.
All right. Get me something to eat, and I'll open it. Understand?
Yes.
Okay, well, that tells us that we have toilet treasure. All right, so we're gonna have to take care of that. Here you go,
Here's
take my
that
meal.
you wanted.
Thanks, Charlie. Appreciated. Haven't had much to eat since I hit my final exam. They've stopped issuing me food tickets since I've stopped playing their little games. Let me get that door.
How are you alive then? The screwdriver. Perfect, that's exactly what we need. Because then we can open up the grate. Now, let's see if we can actually mess with this machine.
I'm trying to reset the ventilation system from level 2 to level 1, which is here. To do this, you'll need to clear out the entire stretch of piping from here to the second level. This stretch would effectively be shaft number 3 to shaft number 10.
What?
The power influx is low right now, so you can only open up to 5 shafts at a time once you reactivate the ventilation system. When you turn on shafts, they turn green, and also turn on any adjacent shafts.
Was this the lights out puzzle?
There's only enough power to activate 5 shafts right now to clear the system from shaft number 3 to shaft number 10, so choose wisely. Have fun.
Okay, so what I'm trying to do is... Like, when they say clear, what am I...
Insufficient power.
Remember, Charlie, I said only 5 vents on at a time.
Okay, so we only can do 5 vents at a time. Didn't work, the vents need to connect from 3 to 10 for the system to clear to get down here. Okay, so we need to get from 3 to 10. Okay, so we do this. We'll do this. No. Maybe if we do this. This. Okay, I think I see the solution. So we're gonna leave this alone. Start here. Here. Let's turn that off. So, I think the solution that we need... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 pipes that we need to get from 3 to 10. So we set this up. Do that. This. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah, that's not gonna work because that's now glowing. So let's reset. So, yeah, because this is definitely the last piece of the puzzle. So if we do this... This... No. Yeah, the obvious solution, we only have 5 shafts, and we gotta go from 3 to 10. So 3, 6, 4, 7, and 10 are the solution. 3, 6, 8, 7, 10. Not 4. So, but how do we light this up? So we need to keep 10 and 7 red, because this should be the final step. So, I don't want to push this one because that'll turn on 7 in that case. Wait, I think I got it. So, boom, boom, 1, 2. No, but then there's still one, maybe if I do it this way. But then that's in the way. Gosh. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there, we have one too many. So maybe I just don't push number 9 at all. I'll activate this one. Activate. Okay, so let's set that one to off. We'll do this. This. Okay, so I think I got it. So, if we do... I think I have it. So we need to go from 3 to 10, right? So first I need to press that one. Then this. This. This one. This one. This one. No. Oh, dang, almost. No. What is the solution to this? Like, I'm no good at these puzzles now. So what do you guys think? Like, hmm. You know, honestly, I just don't really know. Now, I know this isn't required, so I don't want to spend the whole, you know, the whole video just working on this puzzle, so, maybe I should just, like, ignore it for now, you know? Yeah, you know, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna come back. Or maybe I'll just give it one more try. So yeah, obviously this is the last step, because that can be done. I have an idea? Okay, because then when I press 7, this will turn off 10. And then if I press that... Alright, so there we go. So I think we set ourselves up for success. Oh! Okay.
So you fixed it. Nice job. Now any foreign objects in the ventilation system on level 2 will get sent down here, in case it gets stuck again.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. All right, I think we figured it out. So that was required so that we can get the gun down here. Sometimes you just need to like close the puzzle and come back to it, and you immediately get it. Now, we need to go to the testing chamber. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, let's go on in. Now, we have the screwdriver, so obviously what we're going to do is, like, stick the screwdriver into the grate, and most likely what that means is that it'll get flushed down into the maintenance. Now, is Giselle going to actually let us in on the plan, or is she going to say, well, since you didn't have to, you didn't actually bring it to me, so I don't have to bring you in on the plan, you know? But we'll see if she sucks that bad or not.
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus.
Oh, it's you again. I'll send up the gun.
Yeah, just go ahead and send up the gun. It's our training, and we'll put the weights here. I've gotten the grate off, the drain plummets down at least 5 feet into darkness. And we'll put the pistol here. I think it's stuck somewhere down there. Maybe there's some way I can find it in the lower levels. Can I put the lid back on?
Scanning for unauthorized testing apparatus.
A screwdriver, one of the most useful items in any adventure game. Because a lot of adventure games do use, like, screwdrivers as a key element of a puzzle. Just because it's so useful, you know? And plus, everybody knows how they work, and they can figure out how, what to do with it.
Attention, Beta 7. Please report back to maintenance duty. Airshaft E3-V has been lodged on floor 4.
What is this music? Now I'm gonna save because obviously, get the gun. We just have to figure out where the grate is.
Can you help me with something?
What?
Just follow me.
Okay.
Do you know anything about...
Did Giselle tell you about it?
Not much. Goodbye.
Bye.
Alright, so is there a grate here? Okay, I don't see one. Let's go ahead and go to maintenance and see what we can find. Because obviously what we need is someone to, like, reach into the grate since we're not tall enough. So what we're probably going to do is have Epsilon 5 basically, like, stand on her shoulders or something so that she can get the gun. Now what I'm worried about is that she's going to turn out to be the traitor and is going to, like, draw down on us. Which is why I save. Because again, I think she's innocent, I think she's the one helping us, but you never know.
Giselle?
Unless you have the gun with you,
I'll be back.
Oh, shoot, that's not what I meant to do.
unless...
I need to get in
I
there.
need to go in there to get the gun.
Fine.
I'll wait out here.
That doesn't help me, though. The grate must lead to some pipe or shaft of some sort. Can I use the screwdriver on it?
What did you say about a stash?
I said, check inside your toilet for yummy goodies.
That's disgusting. Alright, there's probably something in the toilet that we need, so let's go ahead and go to our toilet and figure out what we're missing. What I'm honestly curious about, do we have a choice on who to bring, or do we have to bring both of them? Because I don't trust the other guy. Because the other guy is going to, like, clonk us on the head and, like, get us, get away. Or it's going to be that Joker joke about the, shining a light over, like, a, very tight walkway. You know? Where it was like, you know, two guys are trying to escape.
Please use the scanner for identity verification.
Right, I forget. Basically, two guys are, like, making an escape from prison, and they come across a narrow walkway. And they get to the narrow walkway, and one of them puts a board and says, hey, I have a flashlight. I can shine a light over so that you can cross. And then you can do shine a light on me when I cross. And the other guy says, no, because you're going to turn off the light halfway across. And that was basically one of the Batman animated movies. And I'm pretty sure it was in, like, one of the actual comics as well, but... Alright, so let's check out the tank. I kind of figured there was something in the toilet. Is that it? Just the pipe? Yeah, that looks to be it. But the pipe is going to allow us to actually, like, to fish around for the gun. So let's do that. Not to mention there were other things that we could do that required us to have reach. I can't think of any specific examples, but again, second place with a screwdriver in point-and-click adventure games are pipes. Pipes or sticks, basically something that has reach that is long and thin. Because, you know, our penis can't reach, so... let's see, we have to go to maintenance.
Giselle?
Unless you're
I need to go.
fine.
Okay, and let's go ahead and climb up and use our little, use our stick, our pipe.
I can reach it, but there's no point in opening it right now.
Why not? I've already reset the drain pipes. Okay. Is there something that she can help me with? No. So they mentioned that there was something like in the vents on floor 4. So let's go to the mess hall and see what we can find. Because there's got to be something that we're missing, something that we're not seeing. Let me see.
Anybody in there? Balder? Director? Epsilon 5? Giselle?
Okay. So there's nothing we can do there. Then if there's a grate, it has to be in here somewhere, but maybe in the trash can? Full of useless remains. Full of useless remains. Let's see, is there a grate? So we have the table. Wait a minute. Wasn't there a grate or like the movable shelves in the gym? So let's try the gym. Because I vaguely remember there was a grate in the gym, so let's give that a try. No gym, no grate. Alright. Nothing in this part of the room. What about on the other far end?
Hey, Charlie, how's it going?
I don't know if I should trust Boulder and tell him about the escape, because I kind of feel like he's up to something, but I'm not sure what we have there, you know? What could we be doing, you know?
Bye.
See you.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't think this is what we're looking for. Because the game did tell us that it was floor 4, so there's gotta be something that we're missing. So let's go back up to floor 4, and check the mess hall one more time. And again, I'm not trying to use walkthroughs, like, I will only peek if I, like, am absolutely stumped. So I will confess that, like, sometimes I do, sometimes I get stumped, but I do want to try to figure this out with you. Although I will admit that I did, like, peek to figure out, like, what we're doing here, so, because what I apparently missed was that there was a vent near one of the dispensers. Yep. So, let's use the screwdriver on the vent. That is such a weird angle, isn't it? Alright, so let's check this one. That's what we're looking for. So it's stuck again, but where? Is this actually going to be a whole puzzle where we're just slowly, like, inching the thing down? So beneath the mess hall is the gym. It'd be nice if Balder could get, like... Use Balder on
Can
that.
you move that shelf?
Got it.
Yeah. So, there's the grating. So, let's have Balder move
Can
this
you
one.
move that shelf?
Got it.
And let's go ahead and use the screwdriver on that. We'll use the opening. Yep, there we go. Thanks, Balder. You don't have to ask what we were doing. Honestly, I'm surprised that he didn't ask what we were doing, because this is just totally suspicious. Also, I am gonna have to... I know that we didn't get everything that we wanted to do done, but we're gonna have to pause it here, because I actually have a meeting that I'm going to be going to shortly. So, thank you all for hanging out, and by the time that this goes live, or by the time we get to this point, if you watch all the way, then I'll be live playing Thank Goodness You're Here over at twitch.tv/FifiSqueaks. You can check the description for the URL if you just want to copy paste it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. So, I'll be continuing this shortly, so see you soon. Mwah. Love you. Bye.